Hi, this is a tutorial for an exercise that I like to call a tuck squat. A tuck squat is an advanced single leg squat. That's a progression of a pistol squat. It's a progression beyond a pistol squat. It's a good bit harder than a pistol squat. And, a tuck squat is a very simple squat to perform. It's not easy, but it's simple. Really, it's similar to a pistol, except instead of having your leg out in front of you, like a pistol squat would be, you bring your knee to your chest. Doing a tuck squat is all about ankle mobility. You need to have the ability to really tilt your body weight forward to keep your body over your ankle in order to stay balanced. And in a pistol squat, you put your leg out in front of you straight to provide a counterbalance. But in a tuck squat, when you pick your knee up close to you, you really don't have that counterbalance. So you need to have the ability to really tilt your body weight forward, and in doing so, it creates a much longer lever arm to your knee, which is what makes the exercise more difficult than a pistol squat. You feel it quite a bit in your calves, because your calves will have to balance with your ankle bent quite a bit greater, and in your quads, because there's just a longer lever arm between your knee and where your center of gravity is over your feet. To progress to a tuck squat, it probably will be a natural outgrowth for most people of doing just a lot of pistol squats, especially if you're doing weighted pistol squats, or if you're doing pistol squats with your hands on your shoulders or behind your head, to really to use a more upright body position. The more upright your body is, the more your weight is further away from the knee, and the more you have to tilt forward, and that really works the mobility of your ankle. Now, to help the process along, you can do some ankle mobility exercises, including where you just get down and hold a squat for a while, just a body weight squat. And from that position, you can actually get in that position and rock a bit, rock forward and back. And once you can do that, then you can get down into a pistol squat and just hold yourself there, and you can also bring your leg back and hold yourself there, switch back and forth, or even rock in a pistol squat. And doing so will really just work that ankle mobility. And once you really can apply strength with quite a bent ankle, you should be able to do a tuck squat without falling backwards. And it's a good exercise to do. It's a full range of motion squat, just like a pistol squat. It's not a partial range of motion squat like a shrimp squat would be. So it's really a replacement for the pistol once you can do them. And it's possible to weight them, to put a weight on your shoulder or hold it some other way. I mean, putting it out in front of you as counterbalance really isn't. There's not much point in that. The whole point of the exercise is to remove as much counterbalance as possible. One performance note when you're doing them, keep your feet kind of tilted upwards. You don't want your feet bouncing off the ground, but it's okay if if your foot just touches the ground. It really doesn't apply any force into the ground to help you get back up. I mean, just a little tap with your foot is okay, and it lets you know you're going deep enough, which that's a good thing. You don't want to be doing partial reps. You really want to do the full rep. But it's okay if your foot taps the ground. In order to hold your foot up like that, you'll have to have it really tight. I mean, I've really sharply held up, and in doing so, you can't apply any force unless you really are pushing with your knee. I mean, with your foot like that, it has very little strength, which is, one of the reasons it makes the tuck squat hard. Is the balancing like that is not easy to do with your ankle bent like that. Just applying any strength whatsoever, it's tough, and you work up to that point, you'll be able to do it. So yeah, good luck with your training. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out my site, strengthunbound.com.